So this is like the finished face, I suppose. Normally I would hit my hair with some dry shampoo, but I don't know where it went. So I guess this is the look. And yeah. Okay, stay tuned for my YouTube weekly podcast, Hyperfixations. Bye! Oh, wow, I've just been recording all that. That's cool. Every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I look more and more like my maternal grandmother. And God rest your soul, Dorothy, I love you, miss you. Also, just to address the controversy, okay. Rewind. Now, I saw some cool young gals on the internet doing a tutorial on how they get their eyebrows so nicely shapen. Now, I did pencil these in. I barely have any eyebrows. They're basically invisible. But I can't use a tweezer. Why? Don't know. I know. So the young people are really good at eyebrows. And I'm going to be honest, when we were coming up, we didn't even think about the eyebrows. It was literally the last thing on the agenda. We were caking over our entire face with a matte whipped mousse foundation that was orange. And the eyebrows would just kind of fade into oblivion. Okay, so I was influenced. First of all, I didn't know that I was going to get 500 of these. How many is in here? Well, I'm not sure. 66. 66. I've overcommitted a bit. Now I'm afraid to use them. So take caution with these. This is a cautionary tale. So I was doing it, and see, this eyebrow turned out like pretty good. And so then I got cocky on this side, and I was going in, and then it was like my hand slipped, and it was like, and there's a cover on this, thank the Lord. But my hand slipped, and so then this whole part just got deleted. Oops. Be careful with these things. Also, they're really sharp, and I cut my face. They're really sharp. Be careful. But I do like to do the dermaplaning. And you know what? As we age, gals, girls, gays, and theys, listen up. No one taught me this. As we age, you're going to start getting a beard. Okay? It'll start off as one kind of black, scraggly hair, or, you know, depending on what your hair color is. I get a big, black, scraggly beard hair. It's about that long. And for some reason, probably because my eyes are aging, and I don't even have my cheaters around. When you're in the car, you're gonna see it. That's the only place you're gonna see it. You're gonna be in the car, driving your car. You're gonna look up in that rear view mirror, and you're gonna see a big old black or gray scraggly hairs. You gotta just yank that sucker out. The other thing that will develop is a mustache, and you'll think, oh, I do my makeup, and I don't see a mustache. Again, you'll get in the car, and you will have a full-on handlebar mustache. Look forward to your 30s. Aging is beautiful. Okay. Also, my hair is it's giving Dorothy Esperanza, my grandmother, R.I.P. And it's also kind of giving, like, fundamentalist. Take me to the king. Welcome back to Hyperfixations podcast number 8. Can you believe it or not? I've done this 8 weeks in a row. I don't know if I've ever done anything 8 weeks in a row. That's not true. There's got to be something. Happy November 16. Today is November 16. I believe. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Hair by me. Makeup beautifully by me. And I am wearing my Dirty Martini red onesie, courtesy of the weather. We've got a lot to get into this week. It's been crazy on the internet. So I shall not dilly-dally any further. Let's go. Magnolia Pearl is dark-sided. What is Magnolia Pearl? First, you may ask yourself. Second, yes, this beautiful, fabulous vintage ring looks like a Jolly Rancher, and I am going to have to stop myself from wanting to take a bite from it. Pardon. Magnolia Pearl is dark-sided. Magnolia Pearl is a clothing brand or vibe. I think it's a clothing brand, and I don't even know if they have like brick and mortar stores. They probably do. Basically, the clothes are giving 1400s street urchin. Maybe called a pauper, and please don't cancel me, but these were the terms that were used during my childhood in the 1400s. So Magnolia Pearl is this street urchin clothes. The clothes all look a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, and something about the entire brand just feels like suspicious, like it's a scam, like it's a scheme. I think it's because they have these white, blonde, rich women. Oh, and the destroyed clothing, it's like $600 for a pair of pants. I could take any of these thrifted pairs of jeans, roll around in the dirt, take a scissors or a razor to it, and I could create those pants. Well, maybe I should do that. Don't steal my idea. Don't steal my idea. But something about the advertising and the way that they look like these street urchins from the 1400s during the Black Plague, and they're wearing these ridiculous top hats, and they look dusty, but the outfits themselves, like the full thing, is like probably $1,500. But something ain't right with that. I think it's also the magnolia, you know, it evokes this feeling of like the plantations and these white women dressing up. If you catch my drift, it's giving a little, where were your grandparents in the 1800s in America? If you know what I'm saying. Okay.
Whenever I feel imposter syndrome and wonder if I'm going to make it, like as a TikTok affiliate or just make it in general, I am reminded that Magnolia Pearl exists.
Brought to you by Diet Coke and American Spirit cigarettes, keeping them in business for the last many years. Up next, I went down the rabbit hole of the Plomin's Lunch mukbang. Now, I recently learned the word, mukbang. And when I heard it, I thought it was some kind of schmex act that sounded scary. Well, apparently it's not that. Apparently it's people recording themselves on the internet eating. Why? I couldn't tell you. To me, as an old, it's giving disordered eating / fetish. Now, this Plomin's lunch is a real thing. I asked my British mother-in-law about the Plomin's lunch. She said this is a common thing you would eat at the pub. It's basically like a British charcuterie board. I will just describe it to you. It was a couple things of cheese. It was like a nice sharp cheddar, a blue cheese. There was like a little pile of greens. There was a big chunk of like a crusty baguette, mustard, some other little vegetables. So this lady comes on Al Gore's internet and she eats this Plomin's lunch. And the name is a little suggestive. You're asking me. And she's a teacher. And so she's like in her break room, but like, just imagine someone going into the break room at your office, setting up like this lighting setup, and then like eating these bites and going, like, I can't imagine. I would prefer to pass away. The amount of mayonnaise, and I know she is squirting mayonnaise and onto these things, and it's like, even in Midwestern standards, it's too much. It's too much mayonnaise. And I just need to know, is this fetish content, or am I dark-sided? Something is weird about it. And yeah, so you'll check it out.
A plowman's lunch today. This has been the easiest thing. Just do it like that, you know. Green onions. We have some beautiful Coronation Scotch eggs. This is mustard seed cheddar. This is mango white Stilton. I have some butter that's kind of cold here. My crusty bread. I'm hungry, and this is just calling my name. I'm telling you, this lunch, it is so satisfying. I think because it's sour and rich and creamy and crunchy and fresh. It just has everything. Okay, brandy seed down. Brandy pea, obviously. Yes. This is an indescribable flavor. Like, it's just something you have to try, I think. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I think it's just, there's nothing else kind of out there like it. Okay. Courtney, shush. The bread is hot. The butter is cold. Okay. I wish it were room temperature, but, you know, I failed to plan ahead. Okay. Brandy pea. Ooh. Oh, the best. I'm telling you, have this. Keep this in your work fridge. I have a little baby fridge over here. I do not pack this every day.
Christian!
She could be a Jew and believe in God.
It doesn't matter. She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Yes, she did. The entire house is dark-sided.
She said her whole house is...
She is dark-sided too! She's not a Christian!
I don't even know how this is possible, but people are being assholes about buying angel tree gifts. Now, whoops. If you don't know what the angel tree is, it is actually a very sweet thing to do. Kids who are in foster care will write, their notes to Santa, and then they are put up on a tree in like a store or something, or your community, and then you can take some of the angels, and then you go buy their Christmas wish list for these kids that probably aren't going to get, an extravagant Christmas. And I think it's a lovely thing to do. This particular content creator decided to take an angel tree kid wish list and go to the store and fulfill it. But instead of doing what you're supposed to do, a lot with your heart and being generous and in the spirit of giving, she's like, it says the max to spend is $30, so we're gonna spend like $25 with the tax.
Careful how I phrase the things that I'm about to say, because I don't want to attack anybody. But I saw this video and I immediately saw right through it. You started this video out by saying that there is a $30 minimum for this foster child because from the angel tree list. And you immediately say, so we're gonna aim for $30, the bare minimum. Okay. Then you proceed to say how she's got a lot of things on these lists and she's very specific. That's what they were told to do, is to give a list of the things that they asked for. Then you proceed to act like you're going to get all these different things, and you put on the show just to give her one single gift that is $30. God forbid you spend the extra $10 to get the stroller or the extra $20. You made more money on your views for this video than you'd even think about spending on 2 of these foster kids.
We adopted 2 little Christmas angels, so let's go shopping. We're gonna do the little girl first because obviously I've never shopped for a girl, so let's find some Barbies. Okay, as you can tell, she gave us a hefty list, so let's see what we can do. They said to spend at least $30, so we're gonna aim for $30.
Video really sealed the deal for me. In her second video, she's basically responding to all of the backlash, but her attitude throughout the video was She replied to a comment that said, "I hate seeing people getting stuff they don't ask for. If you can't afford it, please ignore the ticket." It's that you would say all of those things in that video, knowing that you had already purchased these things. It just didn't make sense. So
I've seen so many videos about people regretting doing an angel tree, and I would read the comments and it will have the truth, because I posted an angel tree video. I got so many comments about this saying, don't put the tag back. If you can't buy everything, put it back. Okay, first of all, y'all need to go watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas again and figure out the true meaning of Christmas. Let's get that straight, okay? And second, it is so funny when I see people come on TikTok, come on videos in general, and jump to conclusions. So
if you're gonna be an asshole, don't be an asshole with a child in foster care's Christmas wish list. In the spirit of Christmas, Krampus has returned to Austria. I hate Krampus. I'm really scared of Krampus. So here in Minnesota, but one of them is super, super fun, and it's at the Union Depot, which is like this big old train station, and it still runs trains. Ooh. Trains still run out of there. During the holiday season, they have this big open outside Christmas holiday market with like drinks and food and crafts and fire pits and music. It's like really, really fun. And a couple times during it, they have Krampus come. And I get so scared when I see Krampus. They're dressed up and they have the big horns and they're like walking around like really dark side. The theme of today is dark side. Oh my God, I almost threw up. Believe it or not, millennials and the visually impaired, the AccuV Oasis Astigmatism, the AccuV Autism, the AccuV Oasis Astigmatism twins are back, baby. And I've been wearing those contact lenses since the year of our Lord, 2000. They're in my eyes right now. And I'm proud to say that I do have an astigmatism. I feel really old because they came back. They look fabulous, by the way. And they're like, now that we're in our 40s, it's like, girl, don't do that. But I also get the AccuV Oasis Astigmatism twins confused with Sweet Valley High. Do you remember that show and book series? Anyone? Bueller. Love that show. It was kind of in the same area as when Clueless, I believe, used to be a television show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Clueless was a television show. Someone fact check me.
We're twins. She has astigmatism and presbyopia. When you walked up to me, I was so freaked out. So the readers are gone. Yeah, I don't have to wear them anymore. New contacts? A new me.
I always thought there wouldn't be a daily contact lens for people with both astigmatism and presbyopia.
But it was time to do something.
My doctor told me that AccuV was here with the first daily contact lens for people with both astigmatism and presbyopia. Like me.
What's astigmatism? It's just a big word for you don't see as sharply as you could.
What's presbyopia?
It's just a big word for you have a hard time seeing up close, starting around age 40.
There's a new AI app that will let you talk to the deceased. And it's not through the other side or a mediumship channel. It's through AI. And this will certainly not cause people to spiral at all. This is a great idea. No, it's not. It's a terrible idea.
It's getting bigger. See? Oh, honey, that's wonderful.
Mom, would you tell Charlie that bedtime story you always used to tell me?
Once upon a time, there was a baby unicorn. Was school today?
It was really fun.
Look who's gonna be a great grandmother.
Oh, congratulations.
Mom, I just need a quick video.
Is this like an audition or something?
No, Mom. Just 3 minutes.
You need my best side?
Clairvoyant Corner. Welcome to Cara Collage's Clairvoyant Corner. Ooh. We'll workshop that. Do you want to talk to your deceased relatives? Do you have questions to answers unknown? Well, my name's Cara Collage, and I'm here to help you this holiday season to reconnect with your loved ones from the past in the great beyond. But if you really do want to connect with the other side, here is one of my tips for doing so. So I believe that there is more to this life than just when we are tangible human beings in our meat suits. Due to the fact that I've had a lot of paranormal experiences starting when I was a frickin' child. Anyway, if you really do want to connect to the other side, just whatever, here's what you gotta do. And people don't like this, but you're gonna have to have a really strict and good sleep schedule and sleep hygiene. It's like one of the most important things. Sleep hygiene, number one. So that means having a solid bedtime routine, sticking to it, no blue light after like 6 p.m. So you can still look at your phone, but I would wear like a tinted glasses or have your phone automatically set itself to go to the yellow tinted screen once the sun sets. So I have that set up on both my phone and my work computers. And when you're going to bed, have a routine. So my routine is that I always do my skincare, and I do soft lights, no big lights, and I really try to not be on the phone when I'm going to sleep. So for my bedtime routine, I do all my skincare in bed, and so I have it all in this nice little box right next to the bed. I do my skincare, and then when you're going to sleep and you're having this, nice bedtime routine, this quiet time, during that quiet time, take a moment, center yourself, like take a couple deep breaths and kind of, get in the moment and just think to yourself, okay, I would like to see my grandmother who passed away, whom I loved and love dearly and miss. I'd love to see her tonight. And kind of put that out there. If you pray, you can pray to your higher power, to God, angels, whatever. Or just ask the person, hey, I'd love to see you. Come on down for a visit. So go into your sleep with that intention. And then you'll have some dreams. Key is when you wake up, first thing, I know everyone wants to just like reach over and grab the phone. Blah, blah, blah. Do not pick up that phone. Pick up a notebook and a pen and write down as many details as you can from your dream that past night. And I'm telling you, you're gonna like what you see. Have you ever seen a baby skunk? They are amazingly cute. I saw this video and I thought it was AI because of the way that their tiny hands were moving around in such a adorable way. Please roll the clip.
You're tough. What's up, guys? You're tough. You're a tough guy.
Where's your mommy at? You're so tiny. Where's your mommy? Oh my gosh.
Dopamine. If you have ADHD, we're frequently seekers of dopamine because our brains don't naturally produce it. That's why we have to take medicine to make our brains to the levels that are normal. That's also why people with ADHD, especially women, we supplement with caffeine and nicotine. I have been getting dopamine in a very, very fun way recently. Please hold. Oh, I just dumped it all out. Anyway, I have been buying these jars on Poshmark, and they're called like jewelry jars. Just look up like a jewelry jar or mystery jewelry, and it's where I got this ring and this ring and this ring, and it's like $20, and it's like basically a treasure hunt, and it gives me so much dopamine and so much pleasure. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you some of the stuff I found. Like this thing, it's broken, but like I'm gonna do something cool with this. Like these, they're clip-ons. I love clip-on earrings. These aren't clip-on, these are posts, but I have like weird ear holes from wearing hoops that were huge. But these are cute. And then like this, like big chunky ring. Like how fun. Okay, what else? This is just like a little black thing, but you could layer this with like a bunch of other stuff, and I think that'd be so fun. Also, I love vintage pins. So this, I think I'm gonna make into like a bolo tie. Pardon. What else? Oh, this is kind of interesting. Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like, and then with like this thing, you know, you do something like that. Like, how fun. Am I Magnolia Pearl? I'm Round Top. Oh my god. This is just like a fun pendant. But I'm gonna like make this into like a bag charm. Or you could just wear it as like one earring. Boy George Michael. It could be a hair clip. Like, you could put it on your sunglasses. I mean, the possibilities are simply endless. Like these are very much like what I would wear in the club in like 2012. But I like them. They're cool. These are really cute. But I saw this on TikTok. There was a really mean, like, middle school girl. Oh, that's cute. I'm wearing it. I'm not even showing it the right way. Look at how cute that is. There was a really mean, judgmental middle schooler girl. Look at that. And she goes through and goes, this is what I'm going to keep, and this is what I'm going to, like, sell on my Depop. And I like think everything's cute, and she's like, I wouldn't wear that, and it hurt my feelings. Anyway,
It's $100. I literally bought it because look at that watch, you guys. This side I'm not gonna keep, and this side I am gonna keep, and this side you guys can go on my Depop if you want anything. This is actually so hideous, but I actually think you guys will want to buy it, so I'm gonna leave that for you guys. This is what I wanted. It's so cute. Keep. Oh my gosh, what is this? Owls. I feel like only really ugly girls would wear this, so I'm gonna let you guys have it. This is like so tarnished, and it's so big on me, guys. I'm so petite. You guys can have it, and this too. All the gold, I'm gonna keep. This is cute, but it's humongous on me because I'm so teeny, so I'll give it to one of you guys who can fit it. Come back for part 2. Your guys' pile is literally bigger than mine. We have another jewelry jar I got from the Goodwill. This one was $70. We have this, I think it's a hair clip. Oh my god, I might get lice. I don't know if these pearls are real. Yeah, those are not real. This side I'm not going to keep. This will be my Depop for you guys. And then this side I am going to keep. I'm not going to keep this though. Okay, this ring. I don't know if it's an eye. I don't know if someone made it. It's kind of funky. I actually really like it, but I'm going to let you guys have this one. It's just because I'm not a silver girly, you know? This bangle, ow, literally fits me perfectly. I'm going to keep that. Actually, she's low-key tarnished. I'm going to give it to one of you guys. Maybe you guys can clean it really well. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is this a real Cartier ring? Do you guys think? Oh my gosh, it's so bougie. I'm keeping. Okay, my hand's getting stuck. I'm just going to... This is actually so much work.
I found these earrings though. They're kind of grandma-y, but I think you guys would love them, so I'm gonna put them there. Not saying they're ugly, just, you know, just not my style. Oh my gosh, but this is gorgeous, you guys. I'm gonna definitely keep that. Come back for part 2. I have another jewelry jar. You guys know the drill by now. This side I'm not keeping. This side I am keeping. You guys can get my Depop for the ones that I'm not keeping. This one I got on sale because there's not a lot in here, but like there's a lot of good pieces. I got it at the Goodwill for $95. I think that's a steal, you guys. We're gonna see if I wasted my money or not. Here's the first ring, you guys. It honestly doesn't fit me, and I'm a really small person, so I'm gonna give it to you guys, but it's so cute. Yep, these are so mine. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to disinfect them though, definitely. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been looking for something like this everywhere. I need to find the matching one. Okay, I found the other one. This is exactly what I've been wanting. It's literally perfect, but I'm gonna give them to you guys. This is so tarnished. I'm gonna give it to you guys. It's beautiful though. This I think is from Pandora. Ugh, you guys can have that. Hand's getting stuck.
This was also in the mystery jar, and look at how cute this is. And like, I think this is jade, but like this is also, well, you can't see it. I'm holding it the wrong way and covering it up with my fat fingers, but it's stamped. So this is real gold. That's cool. I don't know. I love wearing a lot of accessories all at once because why not? Anyway, so that's a really fun way to get dopamine. Also, it's like all of this jewelry is like vintage, you know. It was gonna go where? Probably to like Goodwill or something. But it's just a fun way to renew, reuse, recycle. And you get some dopamine, and yeah, really fun. So I love that. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know that I did. Sorry if this was half-baked. I'm half-baked. What? Who? Where? Why? Have a great start to your week. Great day. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Take care of the earth. God bless you and good luck. Love you. Bye. Toxidin.
Oh, yeah!